Yeah, Ted's going back in a minute at this rate. Goodness me, it is absolutely soggy. Ladies, gents, teddy bears, welcome to the Ted Coningsby channel. I promised an afternoon tea, and 41 Squadron just taxiing out. It is absolutely awful. Look at it. Everywhere else is sunny, but here. Oh man, I'm using my hoodie as a little cover. How are we doing anyway? Well, look, we're here. We're going. We've got aircraft today, and I'll tell you what, it's absolutely filthy. It is ridiculous. Look at this. We're not even going to see them down the end of the runway. Amazing Mother Nature in all aspects, doing a thing all over the country where some of you have blue skies. Here, no way, not a chance. But hopefully it might clear in just a few moments. That's what we're hoping for. How we doing, everyone? Hope you're all good and well. Welcome to the show. Hopefully it'll be all right. Hopefully it'll be dry in a moment. Hopefully. I know, very, yeah. So if you're right literally from Land's End, if you draw, I don't know, don't want to say really, what, 50 miles height, and go right across the UK to the other end, all the way to Dungness, Kent, Denge, that way. It's blue skies that way, you know, Eastbourne, Bournemouth, Poole, you know, all that coast, the south coast, literally all the way. You should have blue skies, but it is here is another different level. Now to my 3 o'clock, check it, 4 o'clock, it's got some beautiful sky I can see that I'm just hoping for. It's like a little tease, but yeah, there we go. But we've got aircraft, so all is good. Welcome to RAF Coningsby, ladies, sheds, teddy bears. And if you want to know all about the Typhoon, you can now click from yesterday's stream. I mean, see if you can find a Typhoon in that. Really, really, really bad. But there we go. But here we go. We've got two. Do you know what? I'm not even struggling to see them there. That is pretty. Oh, there we go. There's a 41 Squadron Typhoon. Welcome to Ted's home, Ted HQ. I do have Ted with me. He is here. And welcome to our afternoon tea sessions, where I'll be just here for a couple of hours maybe. I'll see how long I can go on for when this real filthy weather really is bad, isn't it? I mean, where has the sun gone? Well, I know where it is. I'll tell you what, in a moment we might even have some sunlight. How are we doing, ladies, gents, teddy bears? Let me just try and pick up the camera in all its might in this atrocious weather. I'm able to. In a moment, which I mean, look at the screen. That is awful, isn't it? We've got more startups. Give me a sec while I get this screen all cleared up in just a sec. Welcome to Ted's home, RAF Coningsby, and just if you just excuse me for one moment while I just get this screen cleared a moment from all the pea super. Goodness me, look at the state of that. Bad, isn't it? But it is just coming to a temporary halt. So we've got startups coming up now. Welcome to RAF Coningsby, home of 5 Typhoon Squadrons. And the home, of course, not only of policing, QRA, protecting UK airspace and airspace of interest for UK defence, but also a home of testing and evaluating the latest and greatest tech, ordnance and avionics, along with training the latest and greatest pilots and crew for the Typhoon. This is where they come. And the responsibility of that holds down to number 29 Squadron, the Operational Conversion Unit. That's right, the chosen path for a pilot after their advanced flying training from RAF Valley. If it is here that they come, it means their career path is the Typhoon. Last aircraft they would have flown would have been the Hawk T2. Don't know what those are. Long-term joke with the channel. They will come here to be trained by a qualified flying instructor. Also, 29 Squadron is home to the Weapons Conversion Unit as well. Big shout out to them. So that's our 29 Operational Conversion Unit. If it is chosen path for the pilot to be in an F-35B, then they will go to Marham. They too have an Operational Conversion Unit, number 207 Squadron, and they train both Royal Air Force and Royal Navy pilots as well. Next up, we got 41 Squadron, who deal with the test and evaluating the latest and greatest software, technology, weapons for the Typhoon. Number 41, they're in their traditional markings, XLI, XL1 in the Roman numerals. No significance other than tradition for them. And they have the seek and destroy as their motto. They even flew the Hornet, the de Havilland Hornet as well during their career out in the Far East as well, which interestingly I was writing about today. But just to rewind that a little bit, let's go back in time just for 2 seconds. 29 Squadron, the Operational Conversion Unit, formed in 1915 at Gosport. Spent a lot of time in France as a fighter squadron, also as a night fighter squadron in defence, and also had, before he became wing commander, Guy Gibson, and he actually got 4 aerial victories with the squadron. 29 Squadron also hold a series of aces during the First World War as well. 26 in total pilots during the First World War had achieved ace status. I mean, that is some amazing record. And in 1987 they became the first operational squadron to be equipped with the new transition to the F3 Tornado, and in 2003 started to operate the Typhoon at Warton, and then came here in 2005, May the 19th. Oh yeah. So 41 Squadron then, seek and destroy. Echo Bravo were their markings during the Second World War in the Spitfires. They also took out a number of the V1 early cruise missiles as well, by the way. They have a lot of history with that. They took out a lot of them. Number 41 Squadron. Oh yes. And like I mentioned, they had the Hornet to their name as well. They took out a total of 53 V1 flying bombs, which we so lovingly called the Doodle Bugs. That wasn't their official name, by the way, but that's 41 Squadron. They've been here with several aircraft, such as the Tornado, the Harrier, the Jaguar as well, believe it or not. They've been here with a variety of aircraft here at RAF Coningsby. Next up, we have 2 fighter squadrons. Now, the number 3 fighter is the oldest squadron here. In fact, they formed before the Royal Flying Corps, which formed on the 13th of April 1912 was the Royal Flying Corps. But these guys, number 3, they formed in 1911 near Stonehenge Aerodrome. Now, we're talking about 1911, we're talking about forming with the Royal Engineers as an air battalion. They are known with their motto, "Third shall be the first." They are indeed the first of any British Commonwealth to fly anything heavier than air. That's what they're acclaimed for, number 3 fighter. They have the cockatrice as their loving bird. Their nickname is the cockatrice. Interestingly, we don't get many nicknames associated with RAF squadrons these days, but 29 were buzzards, and number 3 are cockatrice. Cockatrice, why is that? And also have a look at the Roman numerals. Well, they look like Roman numerals, they're not. Have a look closely on number 3. They're actually bits of Stonehenge, because they formed at Lark Hill near Stonehenge Aerodrome. And because of that and their link to mythology, they used the cockatrice, because apparently it was the first in mythology to fly, a first creature to fly, so they chose that. However, like I've always said, Pegasus will probably question that as being the first in Greek mythology. However, one of the attributes of a cockatrice is to turn its victims and witnesses into stone. The court case between Pegasus and cockatrice didn't go very well for Pegasus, as the witnesses were turned to stone. The Stonehenge markings there, as the monolith, as the cockatrice sits on that, is in history for the fact that they formed at Stonehenge. They took part in Allied force in 1999 and moved to Coningsby in 2006. They were renamed because they were number 2 aeroplane company in 1911, renamed in 1912 to number 3. The next squadron is number 11 Fighter Squadron. Now this is the world's oldest dedicated fighter squadron. You see next to their squadron number, which is in Roman numerals, you'll see in brackets the letter F. That denominates fighter. Okay, so if you see that, but they've held that F for fighter since 1915 when they formed. They formed as well as quite a lot of squadrons at Neverhaven. Now the eagles that are on their emblem could be the fact that they were flying the 2-seater pusher aircraft during the First World War as well. Number 11 Fighter Squadron in 1988, together with number 5 AC Squadron, became the last squadron to operate the English Electric Lightning. They came here, stood up in 2007 as a Typhoon Squadron. And last but not least, a legendary squadron. For those that know the late Jack Curry, number 12 and his stories at RAF Wickenby, number 12 Squadron with the Fox leads the field is their motto, and the squadron played major parts, of course, like a lot of Lancaster squadrons. They have the Fox because they were the only unit or only squadron to fly the Fairey Fox before the Second World War. They flew a range of aircraft such as the English Electric Canberra, which was here, the Blackburn Buccaneer, and of course the Tornado. They are today a joint Qatari and Emirai Air Force and Royal Air Force squadron, training the latest and greatest pilots for the Qatari Air Force on the Typhoon. Now they do have an RAF Valley, they do, and that's at RAF Leeming, flying their version of the Hawk T2, which is designated as the Mark 167. It's a Hawk T2, but you know how it is, every country dedicates its own. Thanks to Perry for letting me know what CE16 stood for in the Spanish Air Force for the Typhoon. You see, in the Spanish Air Force, the Typhoon is called a C16 Typhon, okay? But the letter C stands for Casa, which stands for fighter. Now the 2-seater is a CE16. The E stands for entrenamiento, which means trainer. There you go. Thanks a lot, Perry. Now, so RAF Leeming, number 11 Qatari Emirai Air Force, chain their crew along with our qualified flying instructors of the Royal Air Force. They get trained. When they pass their advanced flying training, they too go with 29 Squadron, and they don't go straight away to 12. They have to first get qualified on the Typhoon, and that's the men and women at RAF Coningsby's 29. Ride. Welcome to the show, welcome to Ted's Home RAF Coningsby. A big shout out to number 17 Coningsby Air Training Corps, the Air Cadets, Ted's Squadron, oi oi, and a big shout out to every single role at RAF Coningsby, all parts, all roles, whatever it is that you do, thank you for what you do, protecting UK airspace. QRA means 365 days a year, 24/7, even if it's Christmas, even if it's your birthday. Coningsby is one of 2. There's our squadron leader, Ted Coningsby. RAF Coningsby is one of 2 QRA stations that stands for Quick Reaction Alert. In the States, in the United States of America, they have what's called NORAD. They have 5. It is a bigger country. So they have 5 versions of our QRA, Quick Reaction Alert. This is QRA station number 2 south, and QRA station number 1 north is at RAF Lossiemouth. There is a third, but it's all the way out in the Atlantic, South Atlantic, at the Falkland Islands. Big shout out to them, RAF Mount Pleasant. And it's looking a bit dark there, Ted. Oh, hey. There we go. This is our squadron leader, Ted Coningsby. You're hearing myself, Nikos, the cameraman, historian, and a commentator as well, is doing all that. Ted, you right there, mate? Just doing a bit of checks on Ted there. It's really, really interesting skies, isn't it? So yeah, welcome to the afternoon tea session. I'll hold it out for just a couple of hours here at Coningsby, see what we can get today. I don't know about the weather, but at least we got 2 departures, eh? And if you just joined us, don't forget to hit the like button. Do give us a thumbs up as well. If you tuned in, give the like. It does help the channel grow as well, and it really does boost the stream. YouTube gets a bit of a tickle on it, and help, I don't know if that's the right word, but it does tickle the algorithm. If you will start smashing that like button, giving us a thumbs up, it really does help. It gets that stream out there for other people. If you enjoy the channel, there are so many people out there that haven't heard of the channel. I know, right? People that don't know the Ted Coningsby channel will scan on there. There we go. Oi, oi! So give us a thumbs up. Of course, give the subscribe button a low approach as well, just in case you haven't done so. And if you want to join us, don't forget to hit the latest notification bell button so you don't miss out on the latest and greatest live streams and videos. RAF Coningsby completed on the 4th of November 1940, received its first residence in February of 1941, which was indeed 106 Squadron with their Handley Page Hampdens. Plenty of Typhoons starting up now on the main ASP. Aircraft Servicing Platform. If you have a fear of abbreviations and acronyms, don't worry, I always give you the translation, and if I forget, give us a nudge. And do you know what? Right, I have just seen the Dakota. Yes, the C-47 is out. I've only just realised that. The ground crew are out. The engine cowlings are on. Will we be getting the DAC? Come on. Told you, Ted's afternoon tea sessions. That'll be good if we get the Dakota, the C-47. Beautiful aircraft, beautiful. Come on. Of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. It is they are a regular unit, so the Royal Air Force technically have in their inventory a C-47, 1 Avro Lancaster, a handful of Spitfires, 2 Hawker Hurricanes, and 2 Chipmunks. How cool is that? So you could say, which is why I put, we are back at Bomber County. Although the role of Bomber and Bomber Command finished in 1968, by the way, with the arrival of another nickname which you may be familiar with, a very romantically named the Flying Can Openers. That's right, number 6 Squadron arrived here. I think they were last at Akrotiri, moved here in 69 with their Phantoms. The Spey engine Phantom, the McDonnell Douglas F4, which I believe the Royal Air Force, did they call that an F2? I mean, you got to get mixed up with all these designations. I think it was the F2 in the Royal Air Force, but it was indeed the McDonnell Douglas Phantom F4. You know what I mean? But yeah, that changed things, and that was the end of Bomber Command, actually. In fact, for those wondering what happened to the Air Ministry as well, they formed, of course, with the UK Government of Defence and became the MOD, Ministry of Defence. Big shout out to the Royal Air Force Police as well, here at Coningsby. Big shout out to those in the guard room as well. Oi, oi. Part of the British Army. So big shout out to all roles, ATC, ground crew, technicians, ferries, mechanics, computer geeks. Yes, these are actual, well, they may not be official, but they're lovingly called that and titled that. We may have a Dakota. We may get the DAC out. It looks good. We've got all sorts of scattered skies here. Thanks, Davey, for that. I knew you'd know that, Davey. Thanks a lot. We do have... Hang on a minute. Hang on. What's going on here? Is that what... Is it actually taxiing and I just cannot hear it? Oh, look at this! Ted's afternoon tea. Arjen, calm down. Look at that in the Southeast Asia Command scheme. Give it up for the BBMF C-47. This is the BBMF's ZA947 C-47 Dakota, Battle of Britain, and there aren't many Southeast Asia Command liveries about, and recently the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight welcomed back its C-47 Dakota with its exciting new livery just a few months ago, early, not too long into 2025. Serial ZA947, constructed in 1942 as a C-47 by Douglas at Long Beach, California, and it was delivered to the United States Army Air Force on the 7th of September 1942. Then just a few days later, on the 16th of September, she was transferred under the Lend-Lease agreement to the Royal Canadian Air Force and redesignated as a Dakota 3, and she was allocated to the Royal Canadian Air Force serial number 661 during the Second World War. Dakota 661 served entirely in Canada. She spent many years after World War II in Europe with the Royal Canadian Air Force and operated in support of the Canadian Forces from 1965 to 1969, when the aircraft was declared surplus to requirements. For the next 23 years, the Dakota was operated by the British Royal Aircraft Establishment. Initially, it was given to the Royal Air Force designation Kilo Golf 661, but in the late 1970s, it was realised that the serial number KG661 had, in fact, previously been allocated to another Dakota, which had been destroyed in an accident. The error was reported, and in July 1979, the Dakota was allocated to the modern serial that we have today, ZA947, and it explains why this serial does not match the age or era of the aircraft. When the Defence Research Agency, the success of the RAE, declared ZA947 surplus to requirements, offered it up to disposal in 1992, the aircraft was adopted by the Royal Air Force Strike Command to be issued to the BBMF. She was then issued to the BBMF in March of 1993. She spent, since October 2022, was at Duxford for major maintenance with the Aircraft Restoration Company, and finally returned in August 2025 with this very rare livery, which I believe is 31 Squadron of Southeast Asia Command. It is known as a C-47 Skytrain in the States. C-47 is the military designation. So developed from its civilian status as a Douglas DC-3 airliner, became a C-47. They built 10,174 of these, took its first flight 23rd of December 1941, powered by two mighty Pratt & Whitney 1830 twin Wasp 14-cylinder air-cooled radial pistons, 1,200 horsepower on each, 224 max speed, and we've got two Typhoons taxiing out as well. Typhoons taxiing out for departure. Welcome to Ted's afternoon tea sessions. We're not here all night or anything, just for a little bit of afternoon pleasure. Lots of Typhoons. We've got 1, 2, there's 4. I think we got 4. One might. There's 2 down the end. Do you know what? I've lost count. I've been concentrating on this. Quite rightly so. It's not often. Well, mind you, it's that time of year now. We'll start to see the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight aircraft. Some really strange lighting, but I'll tell you what, it's looking good. I mean, look at how bright. Look at the colour change on the Typhoon. Look at the difference in colour when the sun hits it. Military grey does that. Oh. As I said that, it went straight out the sun. But for those Foon lovers, I mean, look at the difference in the rudder there. Amazing, isn't it? So we've got at least 4 departures coming up, Foon style. And then this beauty. Hopefully we'll get to see this depart as well. Actually, you can see my example if I hurry up. Look how bright that Typhoon is. Amazing. We do have another Typhoon, another one and another one. Right, okay, we could be on for a very busy afternoon here at Coningsby. We've got 2 for departure right now. Okay, another Typhoon taxiing out as well. We've got 2 on hold, and then we can always hope for this one to go out. Some real interesting skies from all colours of blues and greys and charcoal-like, scary looking. Thanks a lot. There's 1.2k watching. Thank you very much. Don't forget to support the channel. Do your checklist as well, like any other pilot. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, click the like button, and of course make sure you've subscribed to your one and only Ted Coningsby channel, followed by the notification bell button. Really important if you don't want to miss out on the latest and greatest live streams and videos. This is what we do full time, so don't miss out. We post regularly. Military aviation across the nation. This is your Ted Coningsby channel. Over. Another Typhoon taxiing out. We've got quite a few on this afternoon sesh. Very important aircraft that was used to carry out troop transport with the 9th Air Force as well, of the United States Army Air Force, across RAF North Witham, Falkingham, and of course with the Royal Air Force as well, taking the troops, cargo, paratrooper drops, glider towing as well. Played all major roles, and a major part of D-Day, dropping our troops into occupied territory. The rain again, so I'm glad I didn't take the cover off. I nearly took the cover away when I thought, nah, but we've got some seriously bad rain coming now. It's not looking good, but I'll keep going as much as I can. Maybe a short one today. This is so this rain that we've got coming now, it's here to stay for a long time. I can see it's like a layer just aiming for me. It isn't pretty, it's emotional. That is bad. Yeah, that is going to be a serious downpour. I'll be back in a minute. I think the Typhoon's going out now anyway. Yeah, that is. It's seriously heavy now, man. I'm gonna just keep it like here now. Slightly moved over, which is let's get a little shot of that over the deck. Look at that, nice. Welcome to the very soggy Coningsby at the moment. Hope we're all good and well. looking like we're going to get the Dakota airborne. Absolutely insane weather, isn't it? Okay. C-47 to go. To go, and then our C-47. Oi, oi. Sorry, forgot I had a camera with me. I was trying to wave with the camera in my hand. That's not really wise to do, but you know. tuned into the Ted Coningsby channel, and it's been a soggy one. Let me just brush the screen a little bit. But we're still going. That's the main thing. Waiting for departure clearance for these. Welcome to the show, and I hope you're all having a good time. And welcome to Ted's afternoon tea sessions. A little afternoon treat when they're on nights or night flying training. You never know. You always get like a surprise, and our surprise today is our C-47 Dakota of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. There are two display teams as well. I mentioned the Squadrons earlier today. We do have two display teams here, the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight and of course the Royal Air Force Typhoon display team as well. Okay, here we go. Downwind, this one. I'll tell you what, if that had reheats on, it would look like the thumbnail, wouldn't it? To the emotion. Well, two more plus the Dakota Heavy. Which is still holding at the taxi holding point, Alpha 1. Oi, oi! Tell you what, that C-47 is going to look mint in that sky. Speaking of beautiful, let's have a look at our C-47 Dakota down there. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Well, unfortunately, it's just taxiing back. Hoi hoi! There's our boys there. And I've just seen we've just overtaken the 123,000 subscribers. Get in! Thank you all so much for that. That is absolutely incredible. What an amazing ride this has been for the channel. 123k done. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, we got something coming into land. Yeah, it could have been that Typhoon that just kind of did the... let's have a look if it is the Typhoon. There was one that went straight into downwind. Oh no, it's not. It's fine. could be the BAE systems. Let's have a look. Is that one of the new ones? Let's have a look. Mog 33 inbound. Let's have a look if it's the new one. Yeah, it is. This is the Embraer ERJ135, and it's got lovely painted engines. I saw this earlier today. It's one of the new, latest and greatest CAT corporate air travel for BAE systems, based at Warton Aerodrome. BAE systems, amongst all the millions of aircraft that it plays a part of, I don't know one aircraft that it doesn't play a part in, you know. I don't know many, especially in the combat world. From F-15 to the Typhoon, I think the F-35 for sure. I'm sure it's got something of BAE, I think. You'll notice it's got painted engines, or at least the housings. Tail is pretty much the same. It's one of the new ones, the ERJ145. So we're going to definitely have a past and present transition here. Look at this. That is beautiful. Oi, oi! Oh dear. Oi, oi. Oh dear. Okay, let's see what the fate is of this, if it's going back or... I mean, it smells good. never know. It's not over yet. I can't see the ground crew at the BBMF servicing platform, so unless it's just a series of taxis, but I'm pretty sure it's going out. I don't think there was any talk of it just taxiing, or maybe they were just waiting for the weather. I have no idea. You're with us, we're in it together, we're just going to enjoy this. I don't have any radio or anything, so I love the suspense, which is why, yeah, there we go. Look at those beautiful Southeast Asia Command markings, so a lighter blue used instead of red. So welcome to the show, Mark Moody, Christine, Elsie, Alan, Arjen, Fritz, Alan Gates, Alan Burden, Mark Dudley, Alan Q, Captain A, João Guerra for watching from Portugal. Nice. Bom dia. We're all good. We've hung in there. And lovely to see names that have been with the channel for since the get-go, and João from Portugal has definitely been one of them. Loads of you. If you've let us know in the comments when you joined the channel, let us know. We've got Arjen there as well, Captain A, Elsie. Let us know when you joined. Alex Blackcat, how you doing as well? Lorraine at the Matic, Paul Mayers, Bobby, and of course all the new Ted Coningsby fans out there. Thank you very much for finding us. You are much appreciated and loved in our community. Watching all the way from the far east of Europe in Cyprus. Very nice, very good. What part of Cyprus? Let us know in the comment. See if you're near my family. João, how you doing, man? 3 years ago next week from Davey. JDS Aviation Adventures, been watching since Cosford Air Show 2022. We're back at Cosford as well. Some good news there. If you want to know where we are for major events, do check out our no-TEDs. They're like no-TAMs, but they're the notification of TED. Versace watching from Scotland. Michael Woodringe 2023. We've got May 23 from Christine Barnes. Yeah, there's a 3-year badge and a 4-year badge. So at this rate I'll be needing a 5 and a 6 year at this rate, but there we go. We're getting all sorts of different skies around me. I can see clear skies, I can see emotional skies, I can see really sort of aggressive looking skies, if you can even call it that. It looks like it's raining all the way down there, you know. Look at it. Look at that. Look at the state of it. It's just absolutely shocking, isn't it? But hey, no worries, we'll keep going. We'll see what this we'll see what the Dakota's going to do, and then we'll think about finishing up for our afternoon tea session, which I do have lots of tea and tiff in. Got Charlie F, watching since 21-22. Of course, this will be my 3rd year full-time live. And it's gone well. I can say that. Yesterday's improvisation, that was funny. I really enjoyed that stream yesterday. I just did it on my phone. I couldn't really get the kit out there. It was really bad. But then saying that, we did get hit by worse than yesterday's. But never mind. You know, once I'm prepared out here, it's fine. But yeah, it was a bit of fun. That really good. Tosh, been around for a year, but subscribed 4 months ago. Ben England, oi oi to you, welcome to the show. Kilo Sierra, thanks a lot everyone for your super chats and super stickers, supporting the channel, gifting memberships as well, and it really does help the channel, really does. Got a lot of drying up some wires to do when I finish up, but hey, I'm prepared for it. Alright, let's see what else we're going to get. Thanks a lot, Dieter, as well. Heather Postlethwaite's been here with us for 7 months. Flying high since last June. Official first live stream, thanks Perry, was on the 3rd of October 2022, and I'll never forget, I did a little test live stream in May of 2022. It was just a little bit to the right of the car park by the fence. It was hilarious. Perry is now our stats, our TCS stats guru. Yes, I love that. Nice one, Perry. Got Foxy Killer with 5 to 6 months, 16 months for me, says Sharon Chapman, who's got an awesome tattoo, if I may say so. 555 Triple Nick, oi oi to you. John with Schomburg as well, 18 months. See if we got any luck with a departure on this one. Absolute beautiful sounds there. Purring like a cat with a lifetime supply of Webox. Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Hopefully it comes back around very shortly. They say action speaks louder than words, but Pratt & Whitney, it's a universal action. Beautiful. Look at the state of the skies. There's all sorts going on, isn't it? Let me just check. Yeah, I've got visual on it actually. I can turn that round a minute. Thanks Perry for that. Wow, Perry's giving me the stats of our first ever live stream. Look at this. First time I've seen the Dakota was actually I was over by Crashgate 4 back in the days when starting out at Reedham Lane. Incredible stuff. Just got out of sight for a moment amongst the trees, so I'll keep an eye on that. I can certainly hear it. Beautiful. Really, really important aircraft of the Second World War. You know, we always think of the bombers, we always think of the Spitfires and Mosquitos. But the Dakota, the C-47, played an absolutely major part. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to get those brave men dropped. Floating around over sort of the Tattershall way. Apollo 41 not far away either. Doing, ladies, gents, teddy bears, welcome to the show, welcome to the home of Ted, where it all began. 41 squadron markings. Just behind the trees at the moment. I don't really have any visual on it at the second, but hold this, watch this space. You can hear it, it's really nice. The wind just blowing from behind me. Thanks a lot, Perry, for that. Perry with the stats of our first ever live stream. Had 2,600 views. Wow. And I got 10 times that number, all thanks to the bear that wanted to fly, and all the amazing TCS community. Great words there. Thanks a lot, Perry, who's part of our Spanner Flight crew, who look after the chats indeed. Thank you very much to the Spanner Flight. Colin Patterson, take care, see you soon, wish you well. So just to my left, I'll keep an eye because it might do my bonus shot over the Tattershall Castle. Really worn my special jacket yet, which is part of my uniform. The Ready Teddy jacket, painted beautifully by Anneke Helleman of the Netherlands, who specialises in painting jackets, A2 style. Got a Typhoon, I think, on approach. Could be 41 Squadrons Apollo flight. Could be just in holding while the arrivals come back. You never know, might do a few circuits. The C-47. Big shout out to the Hedgehog crew I can hear now going past. Oi oi! So in the aircraft, wherever needed, the Hedgehog tow team. Oh yeah, rev it some lad. Oh, oh. Nice swirly dirlies, look at this. Hear the C-47s, Pratt & Whitney 1830s, yeah. It's the family version Typhoon. In the free drop tank configuration, look at that. Like it's been shopping. It's had a good time. What you got, honey? So again, a perfect example. 12 squadron markings flown by 41. Well, I'm just guessing. The last time I seen was 41 squadron aircraft there. Coming, you can probably hear it crackling like snap, crackle and pop from Rice Krispies. the family version Typhoon, a two-seater. The other one as well, the other Apollo flight. Oh, look at that jelly. Love it. It's like a scene out of SpongeBob. It is drier in the sea at the moment here at Coningsby. All planes down, creating drag, which in the air would normally bunt the aircraft to point down for angle of attack downwards, pushing it down so the nose is lower than the tail, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean, because I think the tail is the tail is yeah, you know what I mean, like way lower than the tail is what I'm trying to say. Oh, whereas the four planes in the up position would increase the angle of attack. Now this is the markings of XL1 Squadron, that's right, 41 Squadron. That's the traditional markings using call sign Apollo. It's the Apollo 41 flight. In a flight, the call sign ascends, so we had Apollo 41. So this would be Apollo 42. If there was 3, there'd be Apollo 43, 44, etc. Now that little beauty looks like the lightning pod, a bit like the lantern on a on an F-15 or terrain following in low altitude and targeting as well. Bit of a mixture of both there to lock onto targets using the laser guided ordnance. I was still amazed that the Tornado was able to use guided missiles. That's not the fun fact. The fun fact is you can send it from one Tornado and guide it from another. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm sure most aircraft can do that, but I was quite fascinated to learn that. I don't really go into too much of the weaponry. So the hiya. Good, thanks. So the C-47 is not too far, just over Woodhall Spa now. The weather is a bit emotional at the moment. Robert watching on the bus. How you doing, man? Hope you're good. Dieter, how you doing? 555 Triple Nick, have a good plane spotting session when you get here. Dieter, yeah, absolutely. It's Ted's afternoon tea sessions indeed. And a big shout out to, thanks Igan for that, thank you very much, dude. Also, as well as obviously naturally promoting our Ted Coningsby channel community from our own channel, just a big shout out, if you want to join a social media group, don't forget to join John Smith's group, the RAF Coningsby Spotters group. Thanks a lot, John. And that's run by John Smith, who's kindly been promoting Ted since day one, bless him. And a big thank you to that. Join if you want to join a social media group where you can post all your photos. That'll be the place to go. And of course, we do have our own members only Discord server. And I've only just realised we may have a departure coming up. Hang on. I'll tell you what, this ain't hanging about. What's going on here? Hang on. Hello. That was shifting it, some man. That was shifting it like. Lewis Hamilton, that one. I don't know anything about racing, man. Go on, Rigid. Proper. So rigid call sign. That'll be a practice QRA. So For those out there, please don't panic. That might be why the C-47 is on a holding pattern, I think, for that. But don't forget, QRA also means a ground crew to go with it, so they'll be on a standby as well. It is rigid is one of our QRA call signs. Tell you what, over here, look, looks like some sort of disco over here. Look at this. Oh, I thought it was the actual. I mean, look how pretty that is. That is a pretty plane, isn't it? Oh, it is flashy along with the other stuff. Beautiful. Well, it's certainly been brilliant for a short afternoon tea session here at Coningsby. Tell you what, they're all starting to come back now as well. Easy. Whoa. You want to take it easy there, son, with that driving? Goodness me. Share the road or be a witch's toad. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I wondered why. I mean, it was proper shifting it. I did say when it was taxiing, I was like, "Ooh, this is about 15 miles per hour max speed on a taxi." So, unfortunately, I think that Dakota is doing just having a little practice flight over, not a display or anything, but just doing a few circuits over the over Woodhall Spa in that vicinity. I don't think, sadly, we may not get it here. This is going to be quite busy now with incoming aircraft. Katie Weber, how you doing? Yeah, it's the weather. It's interesting because the NOTAM was still there for it, but I think they were just literally touch and go with it. But no, unfortunately, Dragon 1 did not go up today. Never mind, there's next week. I will be doing my best to try and catch him doing his first. I'd like to get his first, so I'll be back here next week. So we've got 2 inbound now. I mean, it's not bad, is it? A C-47, load of takeoffs, and a QRA takeoff. Oh, yeah. So Mog call sign is taxiing out now, the pretty little Embraer. So it's the ERJ 135 this time. A new addition to the CAT, hence the call signs Felix and Mog corporate air travel. Big shout out to BAE Systems it Kitty. I'll have to start calling it Kitty. I wonder if they'll call it Kitty. Full sign Kitty. That'd be good. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Dakota calling. Hang on. That shot, man. Oh well, can't win them all. Oh, I really wanted that shot over the castle. I've been one of my Oh man, that was awesome. A nice air brake wave there, salute there from the pilot there, and do apologise if I just deafened everyone there with my... But it's such a good feeling to get that. I can't see the Dakota, where's it gone? Has it already turned... It's really... I'm going to add the gear, oh I see it. That's gone quite far out actually. I didn't expect that. It's gone miles out, isn't it? Or is that, I just haven't seen it for a long time. Oh, it might be alright. It just looks far away, doesn't it? fog looking all pretty over there, look. Hello. The weather has just turned for the worse again, so we'll do what we can, and we'll be finishing up soon anyway. So it's been a classic Ted Coningsby day today. Now, we had a past and present in reverse earlier. Might get another one now, or is it going to turn? From Waddington lorry there. Beautiful, just beautiful. I do have this as a model. Yep, I do. For me to show you on a more pleasant day. Typhoons just coming into land as well in that filthy weather. It's just got worse again, by the way. It's going to be a right challenge to pack up on this, but get going in just a bit. Just see that Dakota off there. Sorry if that's oh yeah, you can hear it now. Really bad, isn't it? Well, it was lovely to see the C-47 there. It is absolutely filthy out there, it's horrible. Oh dear. Thanks a lot, Ian. I literally just went to come and see the latest on the chat. I'm not always on the chat, so do apologise if I don't see your comments, etc. But if you are coming here for the first time, don't forget to spot safely and responsibly as well. Yes, there are guidelines as well. You may not think it. Again, this is the official car park. If the car park is full, ladies, gents, teddy bears, please do not park it just outside. Basically, you've got a busy road, busy main road, and you cannot park on double yellows, and that's pretty much the whole perimeter of the whole station. And do not park, under no circumstances do you park blocking crash gates, and even on foot as well. Please don't block the crash. If I can get that in focus, my fingers aren't working because it's so cold. Yeah, please don't stand there or even block it with your vehicle. You will be asked to move on, if not worse. There's also, if you're new, red and white fence, just like Waddington. You'll be told to move from there. It's there for your protection from jet blast. That field there is out of bounds. Remember, there are people's land. Do not trespass. Is that the... Hang on a minute, have I missed the parachute landing? Parachute, hang on a minute. Look like the one for a chute. Yeah, so please don't park outside crash gates. Please don't stand outside crash gates. And certainly do not block crash gates with your vehicles. There is a car park in the town, £2 all day. And there are toilets in the main car park in the town. And I mean, you've probably seen people stand by the fence. Please don't touch the fence. Please do not, under no circumstances, rest your ladders on the fence. And do not cut the fence or even attempt to climb it. You'll be in serious trouble if you did that. those who don't know about crash gates, they are there for emergency services to gain access in or out. Yeah, so Comedy Ted was was going to come today, but he was a bit worried about his fur. So he said he'll sort it out next time, he said. Chucking it down now. Alright, this is probably going to be our last. Oh my word. I've got a right challenge trying to pick away in this, but just take your time. I think it's time, mate. I think it's time for us to go. We get absolutely drenched. It is. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed today. It's certainly been fun. Wait a minute. Is it this one that's going to do? I've got a funny feeling we may have a drag chute landing, but I'm pretty sure. We've got a lovely sunset behind me, by the way. That's going to really make some interesting light. Hang on. And Comedy Ted says Comedy Ted has just messaged me now. He said this one here is in a bit of trouble. This aircraft, it's been a naughty boy, a naughty plane, because it's had bad altitude, so it's Comedy Ted. Just kidding. Said Comedy Ted there now. 1,000 likes. Thanks a lot, Davey, for the update as well. It's been a great afternoon tea session. It is horrendous out here. The new lake of Coningsby, look at this. That is just shocking, man. I mean, come on. There's our chute landing, if you can see it. Oh my word, it is absolutely awful. We've got a chute landing, but you can't see it. We are absolutely drenched. We've had just about everything today, haven't we? Look at this. Oh my word. word, that sunset is absolutely insane. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get Ted to do the guard marches in a minute, and with that sun just lowering down a little bit, just setting a bit more, I think we're going to get something a little bit crazy. I am absolute. I feel like I've been like diving in the sea. I feel like I've been swimming, full on swimming at Trebarwith Strand in Cornwall. I feel like I've just finished surfing and I'm done. Oh, I'll tell you what, going swimming in the sea when it's raining on a calm day, obviously, it's really, I really enjoyed that. I used to love that back in the days, back in my youth, man. Oh, look at Ted glowing there. Look at this. Ted, man. You look like proper. Let me just get the... Well, you're not going to get guards marches like this in a hurry. Look at the skies. Christopher Neal 84 guards march. Thanks for your 16 months membership. Oi oi far 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 far. I keep forgetting to press this. Guards march. Thank you very much. And Adrian Anderson, thanks for your 31 months membership. Guards march. Thank you. Put oi oi oi. Debbie, I can't even move my phone. Hang on, it's that bad. The rain is so bad. I can't even move my phone. Siri, not now, mate. Ted's getting wet. Oh my word. I don't know how I don't know how this is gonna work out. I can't even slide. Right, hang on. Ted, I need you, mate. I can't even slide the phone. Oh my word. Debbie Brooks, thanks for your 33 months membership. Part of our fighter squadron as well. Thank you very much, Debbie. Bear hug, please. Love to you all, Nikos and Ted. There you go. Bobby, thank you very much. TCS, thanks TCS and Nikos, great community. Thank you very much. Guards march. I can't move my phone to the next one. Anonymous, member for 10 months. Can't beat a Tonka. Guards march. Margot, thanks for the super as well. TCS and our RAF and stars, thank you. Paul Mayers with 1 year membership. Wow, congratulations on your milestone. Here's to the next 12 months, TCS family. Guards march. Everything is saturated. It's amazing. Look at the colours. Christine Barnes, Guards march. 33 months membership. Dakota darling, thank you very much. Guards march. Megan Leanne photography, guards march to you. Thank you so much for your 1 year milestone as well. 12 months of TCS, a welcome sight on a gloomy day. It's still pouring it down. And Mark AH, 22 months membership, guards march. Oi oi oi. Ted Nikos and Spanner Crew, guards march. Thank you very much. Steve Evans with 14 months membership. Get in. Thanks a lot, Steve Evans. Thank you very much. The big faulty air hilaire, nice one. Elizabeth LeBon with 22 months membership. I remember that day I joined Ted and Nikos. Thank you. We Stevie Boy, part of our fighter squadron with 18 months membership. Many more months to go. Thank you very much. We Stevie Boy, thanks for the super as well. Guards march. James Beatwell, guards march as well. Thanks for the super as well. Fritz, member for 21 months. Oi oi. Zeuseman, guards march. Margot, thanks for the super. Thank you very much. High five, guards march to Babs R. Thanks for 5 memberships gifted. Thank you for that. Thanks for gifting 5 Ted Coningsby memberships. Nice one, Babs. Alan Q. I don't even know if I can do this now. Alan Q. Guards march. Thanks for the super. Pete Lorison, thank you very much. Congratulations on 1 year milestone. Guards march. Thank you very much. Paul Mayers, thank you very much for your super. Guards march. Mark Moody, thank you as well. 16 months membership, part of our fighter squadron. Guards march, thank you so much. The story goes on and on. Let's continue to rumble. Boss Colombo, thanks for 17 months membership. I searched for a Typhoon and here I am. Dirk Esther, 19 months membership. Time flies, jeez. Ben England, 21 months membership. Guards march. Brilliant channel, excellent work, Nikos and TCS. Andrew George, RAF Reg, member for 17 months. Joined when I was at RIAP, working armed guard. Thank you very much. Kilo Sierra, Guards march. Thanks for the super. Mac Focus Photography, thanks a lot. 27 months membership. and it's food time. Thank you very much, Mac Focus. And also Electro Destiny, oi oi, here, get yourself a fish supper or a chippy or a beer later. I think so. I'll take you up on that. Guards March, thank you very much. We are absolutely soaked. We are absolutely right. I'm just going to put Ted in the van quickly. It is ridiculous. Oh my word. It is absolutely shocking. Right, I am finishing up. It is just so bad. I'll tell you what, I must admit, this has got to be the heaviest rain today. Really is. It's quite ridiculous. But here we are, still going. But over and out. Ted Coningsby channel signing out. Thank you very much, everyone. All the buttons are not functioning as I want them to. It is really bad. So, ladies, gents, teddy bears, thank you so much. Oh my word. Take care, everyone. And yeah, what a day, man. What a day. It's fine, look at it. My name's Nick, I've been your cameraman, historian and commentator. This is a lot. Ted's gone in. It's done. See you soon, wish you well. Take care, everyone, man. Oh mate, that is, I feel like I've been swimming in the sea, man. Oh my word. Right, over and out. See you later, everyone.